Have you ever heard of an idea in programming called polyglot persistence? I know it sounds super complicated, but the core idea is actually really simple. Imagine trying to build a house with only a hammer. You could pound in screws, nails, and cut boards with it, but why torture yourself when you could have the right tool for each job? That's exactly what polyglot persistence is, a term coined by Scott Lebanite back in 2008. He drew inspiration from polyglot programming, where you use multiple programming languages in one project. But instead of languages, we are talking databases. His definition was simple: choose the right persistent option for the task at hand. Now, for most beginners, relational databases like Postgres are the accepted default choice, and that makes sense for getting started. But when relational databases are used inappropriately, they exert significant drag on application development. You end up forcing square pegs into round holes. Relational databases are amazing for structured data with clear relationships, user accounts, financial transactions, inventory management, anything where data integrity is crucial and you need ACID transactions. It excels when your data fits neatly in rows and columns with defined relationships. Non-relational databases like MongoDB, on the other hand, are built for flexibility and speed with unstructured data. Social media posts, user logs, etc. When your data doesn't fit neatly into tables and you need to scale massively. They are almost all either schemaless or provide a flexible architecture that promotes ease of schema changes over time. Again, as opposed to the rigid and inflexible schemas of traditional relational databases. Then there is Redis, lightning fast in-memory storage for temporary data. Session storage, notifications, etc. When milliseconds matter and you need instant access. Netflix, as an example, uses all three perfectly. Postgres for user billing and subscriptions, MongoDB for movie metadata, and Redis for real-time recommendations and session management. Now, polyglot persistence will come at a cost. It's more complex, high operational overhead, multiple systems to learn, but it is used because the benefits are worth it. Better performance, proper tools for each job, and it's even easier to scale different parts of your project independently. So when should you adapt it? When you find yourself stuffing JSON data into text columns, your cache queries are running slower than your main queries, you're doing complex workarounds just to store simple user preferences, or you are hitting performance walls despite having good hardware. Maybe you have diverse data types that don't fit neatly into tables, or you need to scale better as your user base grows. If any of these sound familiar, it's time for you to consider adding the right tool to your stack. The key is recognizing when the right tool will solve your problems better than forcing the wrong tool to work. Follow for more. Peace.